everybody, welcome to the Q&A for March of 2016. I know this is like April now, but oh boy, I have been not doing things that I should be doing, and so due to this, there is no review this week. So instead I'm giving you the Q&A finally. So, I'm just gonna get right into it, answer the questions, and then move on with my life. And next week, hopefully, unless I fucking decide, nope, we're done doing this. But, unless I decide that I'm not doing this again, then there will be a review next week. There's gotta be a review next week. Like, I don't have any excuse not to. Alright. So what's your opinion on 2016 president? They're not in office yet, but, if you're talking about the whole race in general, I just hope Bernie wins, because, well, he seems to be the best bet. Politics is kind of a messy subject to touch on, but I would say that I do hope, that I would vote Bernie, and I would hope that Bernie wins, because honestly I think he would be the best bet. I mean, if you look at what Hillary is doing, I don't think anyone really knows where Hillary exactly stands, because she has changed what she has said on so many fucking subjects, and Donald Trump has done the same thing. Ted Cruz would turn this into a fucking theocracy if he could. So, I'm just really hoping that Bernie wins, so, yeah. Will I review an episode of TMNT? Perhaps. Can you read Netflix originals? Perhaps. Okay, yeah, no, I'm pretty much just gonna say the same thing on any of these Can You reviews. Sure, I will probably review them in the future, just calm your fucking tits. It's like it's the same fucking answer each time. It's like, I might review this, I might review this, I might review this. It's just, there's your answer, I might review. You really need your backup channel. Now this goes to the other channel, the Doodletones channel. Basically I had made a backup channel because I thought the main one was gonna get shut down. And it didn't. But, do I still need the backup channel? Yes, I really still need the backup channel. It's good to have one. It's really good to have one. Especially when you're getting up to 1,000 plus subscribers. Do the 18th? Yeah, probably. If you could reboot any show, what would it be? That is a hard choice. Probably, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't mind seeing Class of 3000 come back. Perhaps. And what is my biggest guilty pleasure cartoon? Probably Totally Spies. Honestly, that show is not good, but I like it. So yeah, Totally Spies is my biggest guilty pleasure, and I'd probably bring back Class of 3000 if I could. Have I seen the show F is for Family? If so, what do you think of it? If you haven't seen it, recommend it. Well, okay, I'll check it out. What is my favorite and least favorite Steven Universe episode? Least favorite is so far, House Guest. Favorite is probably, the date log or whatever it is. The last one before this newest Steven bomb, which I still haven't watched yet. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Shapeshifting. I don't think I really need to explain why. But shapeshifting is definitely an amazing power, and I would definitely want that. What's your opinion on Invader Zim? I like it. I think it's a bit overrated. nowadays, but I mean, it's certainly stood the test of time. It's still a good show. It's just I do feel it's a tad bit overrated nowadays. Spectre Gadget movie review, maybe. Review called, yeah, maybe. Top 5 favorite characters from Total Drama. I'd need to rethink that. I'd still probably say Mike is up there. I'd probably say Duncan is up there. Jasmine. Now that I look back at Pakatu, would probably be up there. Alejandro would probably be there, and Heather. Yeah, I'd probably say those would be the top 5. Thoughts on Steven Universe fan base? It is cancer. I'm sorry, any fucking fan base that basically says, no, you can't draw a character this certain way, you should go kill yourself, it is bad. Now, do I think all of the Steven Universe fan base is like that? No, but it's certainly a part of the Steven Universe fan base that is absolute, full-blown cancer. So therefore, I guess this kind of goes with any fan base. Every fan base has its own cancer, so therefore every fan base is cancerous to some extent. And that's what I think about the Steven Universe fan base. It's got its own cancer, so therefore it is cancerous. If that makes sense. I don't think the whole fan base is cancerous, of course. No. But I do think the fan base as a whole is cancerous. If that's kind of, I don't know if I could word that any better. It's just like I don't think everyone in it is bad. I don't even think the majority are bad, but the fan base as a whole, due to that little bit, that little tumor on the fan base, makes the whole thing cancerous. It's kind of weird to try to word, and maybe I'm not wording it right. Whatever. It's like 8 in the morning. It's 8 in the morning. Lay off me. Do I watch the Venture Bros? If so, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this because no, I've not watched the Venture Bros. Favorite cartoon? At the moment, because Gravity Falls has ended, probably Steven Universe at the moment. Do I like anime conventions? Never been to one. What's my favorite manga? That is a very, very weird question for me to be asked, because I like the anime Mikani Harassment, which is kind of I wouldn't say it's a hint, it's certainly not a hentai manga, but it's certainly borderline. But I think it still has a story that's at least interesting, and it's got characters that are lovable, so I don't know. Mikani Harassment would be the one that I would say. I don't recommend it for everyone, because it certainly is not for everyone, but it's probably my favorite manga. Okay, did you also think Batman vs Superman was going to suck? Not this hard. Which is the best console? They all have their plus and minuses. They're all really good. But if I'd have to say my favorite console, probably the PlayStation 2. If I was to say my favorite console, best console, there is no best. They all have their they all have their pros and cons. What is worse, biting your tongue or playing Superman 64? Biting your tongue, because that's actually physical pain. Superman 64 is just emotional pain. Fill in the blank. I would rather blank than blank. Okay, I would rather... I'd rather do a Let's Play on Bad Rats than... I'd rather do a Let's Play on Bad Rats than... I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'd rather sit in my chair here playing actual video games than doing a Let's Play on Bad Rats. How about that? There we go. Thoughts on Nintendo ending the Wii U? It's run its course. The Wii U is it's about that time for them to switch console. It's just about that time. Worst thing on Nick I've ever seen, Breadwinners. Either that or, Sanjay and Craig. That's my answer to that. Take on Powerpuff Girls reboot. Haven't seen it. I really haven't. I kind of want to, though. Just haven't gotten around to watching it. You should play Danganronpa. No. Favorite anime? Probably Fight Ipatsu Juden-chan, which is an anime about depression. Opinion on Grossology. Never heard of it. Opinion on Growing Up Creepy. Never heard of it. Would you review? Maybe. What got you into doing reviews? Here's a question I can actually answer. So what got me into doing reviews? I just thought it looked fun. It was easy to. It's easy to do, or at least it looked easy to do. Looks like anyone could actually fucking do it. And I was just like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. This is stuff that looks like fun, and so I did. Would I branch out and do video games, music, books, etc.? I wanted to review music first, but the problem is YouTube wouldn't allow it. I've actually already done video game reviews. I used to do those before I did the cartoon reviews that you see on this channel. Would I branch out and do them now? Probably not. However, that's not entirely, like, just like, don't entirely quote me on that. There might be one day that I do a video game review, or music review, or book review, or something like that. I mean, it's not out of the question entirely, but I'm just like, probably not. It's more than likely not gonna happen. It's not, definitely not, it's not like, it's not out of the question, but it's probably not gonna happen. And that's it. Alright, so, yeah, I had probably one of them, like, I had the most questions here, but most of them were just like, can you review this? And as I've already said, I'm probably going to review it at one point or another. Just calm down, just, it may eventually happen. So, thank you guys for watching this very short Q&A, but, this is what I have for you guys instead of an actual review. And I'm sorry that I didn't get the review out.